Frontline with Kwikwanan, only on CTV. The Frontline with Kwikwanan, only on CTV.
In the feed tonight, we begin with our very own in Sunyani, broadcasting on 99.1, no 88.1 in Sunyani, of course FM, and of course in Western region the feed is on Tadi 99.1 FM. We cross to London, the feed is on GOB broadcasting on. Okay, so folks, sorry, I have to take my intro again. Great. The countdown is on. On Saturday, 23rd August, citizens would converge for the much anticipated Nigerian must go protest as public sentiment reaches a boiling point. This protest, driven by growing frustrations and calls for decisive action, seeks to highlight the concerns of Ghanaians over the alleged impacts of certain Nigerian nationals, particularly those involved in illicit activities on the nation's peace, economy, and security. Organizers say this would be a decisive test, public resolve, as people from all walks of life prepare to occupy the streets, send a clear message to the policymakers and demand stricter enforcement of immigration laws. The space is being closely watched, and the pressure continues to mount with each passing day. Tonight, the countdown is triggered. I am Kweku Anan, and of course we are coming to you live from the very HQ here in the studios of CTV. Folks, we're live across dozens of stations speaking it. We begin with our own, and we start from Sunyani 88.1 FM. In Western region, the feed is on Tadi 99.1 FM. We cross to London. We are picking the feed on GOB broadcasting on modernghana.com and tuning still on GOB. You're flipping it on www.gobtv.tv plus Apple Music. The information super dial tonight is lifting it on my CTV GH and the Frontline Ghana Plus. The interactive segment on a WhatsApp line 020-297-3461. All messages, folks, I promise we'll try to read it to you, and so you know how things are going. And of course, I welcome all viewers here in Ghana and around the world to the weekend Frontline. Tonight we are beginning from Upper East, Upper West, Northern region, all the way to Ashanti region capital, Kumasi, Eastern region, Brong Ahafo is lifting the feed, plus the nation's capital, Accra, Volta region, Central region, and of course Western region, plus the 6 regional capitals. This is the nation's biggest investigative magazine show. Tonight, we are zooming, or if you like, we are zero down to the countdown to the 23rd of August 2025, as expected, a massive build-up, a massive, protest on the streets of Accra. So of course before 23rd strikes, all Ghanaians here in various parts of the country, we are reminding you, brace yourselves for the very upcoming, massive demonstration, which of course is going to go nationwide, all over Ghana, as the build-up continues. Right. So folks, brace yourself. Tonight, we are going to gauge the mood. We are going to assess the possibilities and how this very massive protest will go. Of course, my guest will join me. I have two guests definitely will join me in the course of the show tonight. So brace yourself. Now, my guests have started doing something across the whole of the capital, Accra here. A lot is going on before the 23rd of August, that the street march. Of course, so a week tomorrow would be 23rd of August, I guess so, is it not? Sure. So brace yourself. I'm expecting all Ghanaians here and around the world. Those of you who want to board planes and come, you are at liberty to come. If you are in London, Germany, wherever you are, please make a move. Come to Ghana. And let's see. There's something hanging in the clouds. Folks, so dark. Very, very dark. Yeah. I've already informed you. I've spoken about this over and over. Folks, one particular day, the whole nation will rise up. I'm not a prophet, no, I'm not a prophet, but I'll tell you something. When I was growing up as a boy, there is something that God fixed it in us that I will not say that is it's coming from a prophet. No. However, that you may describe it as a prophetic language of some sort, so shall it be. But I've always said something and maintained, this is my ministry of journalism. And so when we speak and your leaders will throw it, will discard, will not make any sense out of it, they will not make any useful out of it. Oh, he's a journalist, and he, one of those journalists who love talking and all of that. So just allow him to be talking. Hallelujah. Guys, markets. This nation is about to roar in the heaviest devastation. I don't know whether it's going to happen under the era of John Dramani Mahama or a leader to come. Me, I don't know. You see, your prophets are talking. Now you've seen that this helicopter crash has triggered quite a number of prophets talking. Yes, I've decided to watch them cool. Let them do their own thing. Many are those who are also calling on Kweku. Hey, where are you? And these prophets are talking plates because you alone, you Kweku, Anan alone, you descended heavy on many of the prophets in this country in your days at Netu, and many of them shattered, including then the former Inspector General of Police issue a release that no prophet should bring prophecy, blah blah blah, including prophet 31st, because why? Your prophets in this country are so much, some of them, may I say and emphasize this, some of them, they are so much good at giving prophecies only on 31st night. That's it. That's one. Two, their prophecies are all about what? It's not about, hey, Ghana is discovering some fresh, crude oil. We are discovering some gold, bauxite, this here, or we are discovering some, cyanide and other, raw materials that will lift, give this country's economy a facelift. Or they are not talking about Ghana, partnering other countries, in terms of developmental goals and bilateral trade that is going to enhance our well-being or something. No. All about 99% of your prophets are all prophets who are to prophesy. You are going to die, you are going to this, and you see, when one among them starts speaking, then all of them, he becomes a conduit. Then they are all falling on all prophets now are up. As I speak, there are about hundreds of prophets from the north, south, east, and west, all talking. I don't even know who we should listen to. They are all talking. Folks, tonight, still on the bill, the Frontline is going to expose some group of national security who believe that the national security under the NDC belongs to their father. So they are at liberty to, as it were, use the image of the agency to go and cause mayhem or whatever. They have forgotten that even under the era of Akufo-Addo, some of us spoke ill against the manner in which the nation's security apparatus have been abused. Nobody spoke so much about how under NPP they abuse the nation's security more than Kweku. I spoke. Yeah. Right? So I still cannot, will not, and allow some miscreants, some rogues and ragamuffins to continue to use the name of the national security. They will use the name of national security like a rag to mop the floor. How? The national security belongs to all of us. So why should we allow some group of whatever, because you're an NDC what? So yeah, we work in the most annoying part of it is that most of them too are uneducated people, and they send them there like Goro boys. And when they send them there, because they think they have some physique or something, look, the days of national security dwells on the shoulders of physique. No, it's gone. Oh. This incrassism, village life security, whatever operation. Charlie, MPP and this, you better stop it. Oh. Security has advanced. Oh. Why? Because crime has become more sophisticated. We don't need muzzles. No, the muzzle aspect of it is there. But our security kind of arrangement is all about men. So some politician be sitting in his home, and then all he does is that he called the national security operative, and I need some national security operatives. Before this time, crowd here, guess another thing they are doing. Now, by extension, they are also abusing the nation's military. Military, the military for external aggression. Now, the part of the military has become an extension of the national security brutalities. I don't know what is going on. Now I'm going to expose them tonight, and that's the part one tonight. Okay? By the way, may I say, the whole of the morning, all until this afternoon, we know the nation has been mourning, is it not? Yeah, we are mourning. Of course, we've bid a farewell to the 8 gallant soldiers, and I believe that God in his own wisdom will take care of their souls, their spirits, and of course may them continue to rest in the bosom of the Lord until his own time. Life has to go on, is it not? Life has to go on. So in our solemn reflection throughout the whole day, I believe that all of us were in that mood to reflect on the passing of these 8 gallant soldiers. But then again, question remain fundamentally. Is there something to learn out of this? Are we going to learn? In fact, have we learned something? Are we going to learn? Have we been here before? Folks, have we, as a nation, have we been here before? What did we learn in that particular situation that occurred? What did we learn? Did we learn anything? Are we going to learn something out of this? Is this one going to be just, of course, the last learning curve to, as it were, to now open the brimstone fire on those invading our forests, reserves, and water bodies? Are we going to use this as a caveat to descend heavily on illegal miners, and to descend heavily on immigrants, foreigners who are coming, who want, the destruction of this nation, depending which leader would be in power. Ghanaians, listen. There is something in the making. There's a massive destruction in the making. Take it or leave it. But this is not a prophecy. But the leaders of this nation will decide to take it or otherwise ignore. I've already sounded these alarm bells way back. Not even here. Once elsewhere. And it's been 6 years It's been 6 years, Kweku Anan, I started sounding these alarm bells. And I say, and I repeat, dark clouds are covering your airspace. Those who understands. There is what? Dark clouds covering your airspace. It cannot, it will not, and may not be an accident too that you have another foreigner who is currently sitting here on your soil, who is parading himself as a strange king, calling himself Ezidimbo, whatever he calls himself, and apparently has appointed his lieutenant all over the country, 16 regional capitals. He has his arrowheads there. Really? And I've again dramatized this, so if you like, I've pointed this out, that here even in Ghana, where with Otumfuo, where with the Gamanche, where with my chief Ogwaman Hin, or the Volta Togbe Sri, or who would appoint his lieutenants all across 16 regions, even here, take it that Otumfuo, or the one in Domahine, what's the name of Domahine? Ajima Bedu. At what point Nana Ajima Bedu will say, yes, even them as indigents of this nation cannot, will not, and may not decide that Ajima Bedu says he's going to Ashanti region to appoint one of his chiefs there, or Volta region, or Cape. How would this be? But a foreigner has entered our soil. We have allowed him to create his parallel kinship, and that is okay with us, including to appoint his arrowheads, and that is also okay with us. And yet we couldn't even figure out what is it that he wants to use this whole structure kinship for. That is also not clicking your leadership to think. Hey, we are in the scary times. Ghanaians, listening to me, watching me here in Ghana or around the world. I am speaking, but the day will come, Kweku, I won't speak like this. I'll be gone elsewhere. By that time, Ghana will be crushed. Mark this day. I won't be a journalist who spoke, and I'll eat back my words. It will surely happen. I tell the leadership of this country, may it be that it will be the era of John Dramani Mahama or somebody else, but at least the records will still be there. This whole program that I've done on the Nigerians will not wipe away. It will definitely not be wiped away. So it will remind them that these journalists plus a group of people talking, they started talking, and we weren't listening, and we did not listen. Something bad, something terror, underline the word. There is what? Terror. A terror soon to fall this country, either day, noon, or night, as the Bible saith. Let's pray to avert any terror, any arrow. Already, I am saying, let's avert any demonic arrow, flyer day, noon, or night. Let's avert it. If I won't go to any committee, be a matter say whatever. Folks, let's get started. I see a committee who said, and I don't even know what their names are. So we are prophets now who are saying, be now face are saying, the Omine Beko, or Yenimua, Brana Beka, Queguana, may your prophet who met me here, and my catch them, Migusu, already my catch them, may see Moon Kume Moo, who move soon, Ekatamo minus. God save Ghana. God save Ghana. I'm telling you guys, okay. And I be a bedim come. My guest in the bed joining me. No more joining me. You bedim cause one more year to maybe. Baby, and that lawyer be sending me so say, Kweku, hey, sa Nigerian CD, one more dear, are you who am say be who pa? Hey, na me jani si ho. Mene me papa bi susu di nkomo na ya me adoma next week mene ne won komo studio ha say hwe eranom enyoma epie ba no enye yenkon na yanim o hwe nyankopon yi enyoma ne kyerɛkyerɛ nipa no bebre enyam asɔfo atorofo no na make on masem ba nyankopɔn yi niema bi kyerɛkyerɛ nipa bi o and we kan de ne we aka ne obi hu se we kan ne we ni we de na ekosi pepepe ne we su fie poe atoya na no muso abeka na esie ne oho na hu se if you see this ne we hu se no something is in the making, as the Bible said in Matthew, where is it 23? Baby, so when you see the vultures flying, the moon will be darkened, and the vultures are flying. Nay, the Son of Man, his coming is nigh. Or saying, when you see all this, the coming of the Son of Man is nigh. Until any disaster yet to befalling this nation, and you who ye catch a woman, and then Benivon baby omujina, no problem. Ye can ye dini jahwako. And I drink komu fiha. Maybe yin yo maybe a tremo, was a Nigerian see home, and their air cost to a whoopa. If this are uncommon, ye bedding komobi so for national security phobia. Wamosu di security organization di di bone ewo memu ha ibedi sa ankomo di nyakwa ansa na me guest no so adjoin me guest no so omo on the ground omo ye adwuma bi towards the impending events and demonstration near Muniama bebre ti na ebe totop no so mesrel bombodian na fra unie what bi unie bi wo bia fra no call a friend, call a brother, call a sister, anybody be a friend on any kind. Yamfani man to say they see the to maybe be a near fan. What it? They met me a culture and say, "Same people musu mesrel, mamin to man nareka kakra." Chirasa me kane ye yancha ma candidate. Tinio, mamin to man nareka kwegu me pekasa, but then same people musu say me to man nareka. Yes. Even though min ko pese meye okonfu pa metinem na okonfu boni betufu a na omana aseme yi na yetim bi ntina me ka me die say. What does it say? Maminchia me papai evangelist Samuel Akwe. Minim se wo hwe me pa. Yes. Minim se wo hwe me pa brapeni inshira ya wo de wate. Ya me so nya wo kese wo de wo ye bia mu. Empire so we hwe gu ye hu na. On se ma betra ha me more so dakoda of all the impending spiritual physical attacks that is coming or that has come all this while. On se me more so dakoda. They are throwing their arrows both north, south, east, and west. One more fire, more arrows, you know. And I make no arrow that will fly day, noon, or night. Will travel. I'm a son of God. Yeah, I'm only telling the Nigerian faction leader, Chukwudi. Okay? If you are doing for you, so you've come to pour libation here. But the leadership of this country do not know. Say, wope enro, womo mukuta abosom akesie, eni ewurikasem ni mojasem, ni nyoma omudi diewu bone emu bone. The whole of Nigeria, obianko check, untimi nyi tribe bia, womudi bone no mutimu osum, no mukuta ahohom bonia, womudi ye nyoma na enye Igbo fo. Yes, munko find out. Me say enye Igbo fo. So for us to allow one Igbo man to come on our soil, okay, and entrench, entangle, and on top, now want to climb the ladder, if not already climbed, and created a parallel kinship set. And now appointing a lieutenant and has the energy, the prowess, and the alacrity to be able to pour libation on another country's soil. A cupboard. I didn't say it's gone. No. Obetimia Paul libation ewo Ghana ha. Na enu no yes ano. The traditional council of this nation are sitting there. Where are they? Where are our traditionalists? Where are they? Because and also a part of our institutions, is it not? So where are they? Our traditional council, where are they? And then here we are. Yemra, our religious bodies, the Christian Council, the Charismatic Council, the Pentecostal Council. no omu na ate asema ye ken omu na so hu pictures bi ni video bi say amanfre ni bi abaye man so na no apostoloko all kana mante apostoloko ekotu scriptures na the mante e wo bible no mo say obema amanfre ni aba wo man so na obeba na ode ni nyame som foforo e de abehye oman ni say wei ena me pesa musom munim say ye chiwade onyankopon anim munim. So Baba Bejina it doesn't matter, it's inconsequential wherever he may stand and pour libation. No, he has invoked another deities. He has invoked another spirit in the realms of darkness. Trust, take it or leave it. By way allowing him to stand any part of the soil, it doesn't matter in his house or wherever, and to pour libation, he has invoked realms, he has invoked, different jurisdiction for different spirits to take over. Na munim de waye. And munim ahonhom ko a wo mo do mbebe wura memu ha. By way of say all the lieutenants ni no mo nationwide no. Munim de omo so mo ye e wo all the regional capitals no do omo akwahye. Munim ade omo ye anadwo ensuamu. Munim dwuma omo di ho. Ghana mpedinfo mo dwene dakra bisa say any say sa regions no mo hye no. Sa regions ni na so ye wa ahemfo so tete ho. Ahemfuna motete sa regions no are you aware sa Igbo foi etete mu memu o mu peso so e mu gunsa muni ma hohom o mu invoke o mu. The spirit of this nation is terribly angry. Sooner rather later will roar. No be roar ni de besi timo de yanko say ye ko ye gigi ye na ye gigi ye hu ko anoma krom ye bedru ho. Folks, tonight sometimes I wish I don't know what I know. No crepa na me catch no. I wish sometimes I don't know because some of them say enhardwene because some of them are also scary. Yeah, and pretty so be hu ne be brisa emwa. But what two times so when you was so te how? And a walker and a make and a walker and a walker. O kano empenifo nsi yate oyin yemfanye adwuma ba mi nim so oman foforo bi wo ba bi dia minim asofo ne hye o mkom hye bebrebe o nya no bi na me kan o ba bibi ba ebesi obehu ebesi enioma multiples of nioma pie gu pipeline ma be kan wa ha so pen yo so man wo hu asoja fo be je free politicians in nsem enche. Mabeka penye the first time I'm making it. By the way, my main can say nobody dare tell me anything. Say, I saw that from Omuji through in Zema and so Omu Yenipa. And the military also part of this nation. They are part of this nation. Why not? The military are part of us. Why? No, I know Okoka na kwese obi why? If the Omu through in Zem no more running constitutional. And your mind no more running. Yes. Oka we ya. Then the intellectual class, are there talking rubbish and nonsense. How dare you people? Move run your mind and Jamungu sumo running. Your cousin military for Baba John Manefum say, hey, no many crack no yamushimo. I bought down for you cruel, wicked leaders. Both of you. How cruel have you people been? Samobe your many year and Tamunya many year. Namunya butre. Share. A rumba paise boom. The skies will be rocketing with miseries. Wait a minute. And we are one side of events that this nation is about to witness. And here one. Another event also in the making. As far as Nigerians here concerned. As for Mienubi so Edo Manwa Tutumbi, I can read them and know say Mienumi and say so Namquainim Msimbo. Where their own say o prophet for now we did in baby who and who. The impending danger of these Nigerians flooded here. The one is a politician way be anyway say me need time mom this time. After I expose majority on the 2 TV those days, me need time say me ma catch this time. But you make sure let them play their game. Folks, Anadri and some go on a weekend frontline. Me you from what I have no any lifestyle. Weekends yet I a lifestyle, but then they worship because you will you could see the 6 gallons, 7-8 gallons so just navy. The air and say Yankopon on form of currency. yen so ayaka ye wate asefo asase so yi yebebo ye ho modern bia se de betumi na ye de akekere o men yesi ho na de aka mponi o ene se ye kuremu aye pesi kukuru mponi ye ntumi na ye beso de yesi yeti so e amani hunu nko a ye wo de na menya me de ne hwesere ne obeko folks Ora Ghana Speaks proudly brought to you by Ora Blaster for Nyankopon Adma weekend your China Saturday 6 o'clock. Ora Blaster for co site. Nti me advice sent you no monko. E dey na wo hwehwe. Ye pass ase kama ye dey aye ne pi. Bi ni say di be see aye dan adachi bi nye baby di eti ato. Then again, opese wo go into some businesses be business bank. One, opese wo call hospitality business nimo, BCC hotels. And now opese wo ko CCC to say real estate affordable houses and now we see cluster of buildings be now there rent be an answer then anything be on here so there you know my recommendation would be to tell you say Ora Blaster for no meet me a mouse akwenye kama Ora Blaster for which akwane wo ofanko he into George na me dey ebobe no nsia eko no nson anase no nwotwe ho a then to abomode place a call to them ofra also hwehwe Papa Duncan okay Papa Duncan no ubenya no number no 054 617 6327 054 the screen is 054 617 6327 na omo enye catch them say me so omo ema wasase but first tell them ade a opese ode asase here because you want asase no be brave to say kwa benya breaku danger amasaman in sawom botiano all over in many places gramming to minkan one be assist why the bibia fe asase we na medi ho dance say unko wasase so na obehu se nkrofo bi abodompe momo twen hwanam langase fo na omukuta soso sofi nkranti kotokuro brantain offensive enyoma nko a se woni brantain nim nya aka ho soso nya aka ho sofi nya aka ho na mu gina no wo hwe no mo zo hwe wo hwe no mo zo hwe di asem a mo se ya attempt na hwe ade asase pe ho asem ehu ne nipa bedi ewu emwa into kwajo ma asase ne bi and then exempt yourself from any form of trouble me you ma asase di acho kama wo konso a wo me spread asase na ma no wetimi etu icho kakrakra na bebia akuna take a listen to this.
Hello, welcome. Thank you. Sure. I'm interested in buying a plot of land. Seeing your ads online, decided to pass by and come check it out myself. Doing business without seeing real offices these days is kind of really stressful.
What is your budget range?
Spending about 50 to 70,000 Ghana cedis.
Wow. Luckily, we have a plot of land here going within that range. Actually, at Dentrand.
Oh, great. And how's the payment plan?
We have an initial deposit of 20%, outright payments, 3 months payments, 6 months payments, and 9 months payments. With the outright and 3 months, we give you 1 triple stone and 1 triple stand.
Oh, wow, interesting. Sure. And I think I'll go for the 3 months payment. When can I go view the site?
Every Saturday, 10 a.m. is site viewing.
Then I think we are good to go.
That's fine.
That's nice. Thank you. Nice doing business with you.
Nice doing business.
Find your dream property with Aura Blackstar Limited. Visit us today and let our expert team guide you home.
You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555. Our website at www.aurablackstarlimited.com. Aura Blackstar, your preference, our priority.
Frontline to be precise. Great. I am Kweku Anan. Medini de debia me emphasize on. I am Kweku Anan. Mene Kweku Anai. Nye Kweku Anai. Eye Kweku Anan. Okay? Channel so come. Iranum. And I dream ye baby di Juma Sonkuna. Medi Muremono. Not just a Benid will be the very segment I call Politics of Today, of course. The Politics of Today tonight, we zero in on the impending Nigerians Must Go demonstration schedule for the 23rd of August, along with related developments dominating the public space. Yes, this year, you are training more, ye boy, Ghana for me, the Mura, Tabonum, the Mura Semu. Ye boy, who say, trema demonstration, Nebrana Sunti, the Nyome Gugua Kwemo. However, In the course of our investigations, the Frontline show has picked up a deeply disturbing situation. Reports indicates that a group believed to be posing as national security operatives are allegedly using the name of the agency to intimidate civilians. The said civilian is said to have purchased a land or a piece of land and commenced construction only for these individuals to storm the building sites, creating chaos and sparking confrontation. Information be about dying somewhere else here than ye hu adwuma ten. Na yama aban Impending for any baho, particularly President John Dramani Mahama neni baho. Chere say NPP time, the manner and I said the very situational, the national security architecture was heavily abused by the then coordinator, your friend Edward Kwekwasmini. Ghana Nibia Ushemi program, right from Akufo at the time, lately to that of the elections. Obi no Abakaso Kweku. I handled the national security, especially Edward Kwekwasmini. A choir or the national security, the faswa. Or this bullying crofo, the brim crofo, the bomb crofo, including buildings. I wish I can mention there's one big business guy or ton iron rods. Kwekwasmini ekoko J papa in a building kesiye na was spintesa. Sa building unimade no de, including Kwekwe Edward Kwekwasmini imprisoned a national security officer who was then almost, you can say, would enter the United States to do the federal program, the US CIA. And Kwekwasmini a blockade our opportunity. No, or she say a 24 or 25-year-old girl, or Nikoshe BNI, Emani demo for almost 3 months. This is how we saw our national security being abused. And if President Mahama so or reset your mind, how then do we begin to see national security ways? So obi sorry or say I my national security me dey kojina obi so not they terrorizing Nipana. Where and how? Meanwhile, the Frontline has uncovered a disturbing development. Documents obtained by our investigative desk suggest that the land dispute at the center of a storm or at the center of brewing storm involves one Mr. Paul Ofori, the purchaser, and his contender Lydia Asantewa Wang. Asantewa Wang, believed to be a Chinese national. Yakumwa ya kwashe say, "Edi na national security for mu ye ya." Asasi asem ne say ya. Asasi orebi e freno Paul Oforia ono wakota asasi a we sit down about a 3-story. Woman say no, ye ba be budan egum, de ba semwa. Sama mi no no ye Chinese ni e friend Lydia Asantewa no. Eno mo bedi nkomo so wa be de yo. Se asasi ye ne de anti. Edani yesiesu ni yanko ne nkonkobu no. Nti o ma ready so mo kokoso sa atrenchem way in the name of the national security. According to our sources, individuals suspected to be posing as national security operatives have used the agency's name to threaten Mr. Paul Ofori. These operatives reportedly stormed his building site, disrupting work and causing chaos. Questions are now being raised about the real motives behind these interventions and whether officials' channels were bypassed entirely. Emrantiana kohose womuba abibudanegu. Then ye bisa say, sa exercise here mo kwakoye ayembiara. Has it been sanctioned by the top brass of the national security? Say, on Wednesday, Mekatra say, made the information be among the national security coordinator, Aya Ora ACP Why Osman Razak. So on your wedjuma, and I know say why then we're picking information on get it back yet. Assembly and whom come on a minimum. Indeed, it is important to note that this matter is already before the court, yet despite its impending status, individuals suspected to be posing as operatives of national security have taken the law into their own hands and stampeding the court process regardless of. And folks, first, let's identify some court document. the woman is say afi asam no ye ko ya kohwe mu ye bisa papa yi say identity national security for no person wo mo ebu udan gum no mo attack you and I say hey asam no kura na national security for no yes ano asam no po e wa asam di bia me ye di asam no emma the supposed Chinese nina ono watu no hudi Lydia Asante wa wang no kura no court won wo ma emma kire say asam no ye ninwie yo enti ye ninwie ya e ba ne say and the national security for be o madwe say wo mu bu ewura asam no mu bu ewura mu aba be koso ham say now it has reached a turning point. Say national security cannot even respect the rules of law in this country under the era of John Dramani Mahama. But you cannot draw the president in this. That's why some of these things we need to bring it to the attention of the president. This is what your national security, how they doing. Now, your screen is so. Ube who said on the screen there is a report. Guys, do I have the report on the screen? Yes, Ube who said there is a reporter at that screen. So now my main show Adibi was a report to him. Ube who said sa report here at that screen is tells you say case no ayeden akọ court there. Tonight I'm only showing you the document. I won't read anything from the document. It's what share document in this one. National security for no aware say asem na kwa drew court. Eme ya tro ewa hearing notice to one parties. One of them ewa krata so we say Lydia Asante wa wang. On ye plaintiff. It's no Chinese ni ba no kra no de asem ne court. Then the defendants no why the Paulo Fori. So where then this woman who is a foreigner will take the matter to court, say court and address it some manner. The woman now bypassed the court and called on the national security to go there and cause trouble. When we say they are foreigners, use our state security organizations and abuse them like Yetigana. Lebanese need to make a choice. Look, I have your police officers in my pocket. I have all your men security officers in my pocket. Why? Because they believe say Sikaka Krebi or the security officers and security operatives, they will do your bidding. Why not? And that's also the one of the reasons why that rogue, that rascal ragamuffin, Chukwudi Jude, can sit on national TV and tell Dr. Alhaji Al-Hassan, Hassan Ayarga say, by way of displaying this, he doesn't qualify to be what? To run the press. Show a foreigner can come and say Hassan Ayarga has been disqualified to run as what? A candidate for us to say about Neswaba. You stupid fool. Oh, Bodam. What the hell is Chukwudi? Who the hell is he? Who the hell is he? To even say to tell Alhaji Hassan Ayarga said he doesn't even as if say or no Chukwudi conduct an elections in this country. Ghanaians. But you know why? The lives of these guys as foreigners can speak like this. Why? Because the leadership of the nation have sold the birthright. That's one of the reasons why. Lebanese, Indians, other nationals can just wake up and then abuse Ghanaians anyhow they want and they will go scot-free. Oh, Ebinio, so say Mami or the national security will be room and national security for us in ready so bad will be tiasam ama onu Ghana ni no onu aton assassin. Now with him, it's a whole lot. But it will be one thing I will say. Mr. Chief of Staff, Julius Debra, and then Mr. Prosper Baini, one award Vice President John Dramani Mahama, and Chief of Staff, with the greatest of respect. I think you people should take a serious look at the national security and intelligentsia of this state one more time. Second documents we picked also indicate that the supposed Chinese woman took the matter to court, and the Paul Ofori, together with his grantors, entered an appearance to defend his title. The second document in the Osha second document in the then and so also. And also Charles said, "Ono Ghana Nina assassinated Diano. A black Chinese Nina Mammy yes, and when taking law into his own hands, on also enter appearance or enter appearance and on any grantors." One also enter and say no, assassino or tough so person, woman and go like a family. And not toy no heading, or also or Koninim. What else again? Although our investigations reveal that the supposed Chinese woman, Lydia Santiwa Wang, is merely a name being used as a decoy and not the actual owner of the land. That is what we have also discovered. Sir, when we use Mamino enim at the front to keke, Mamino, when Chinese assassinating Yanidia. But when say the national security operatives, no, and wine and namha, no mafaha, no ma say basa. Even yesterday, after Wednesday, me be a suka krebino. Somebody called me the following morning, also claiming to be the owner of it, and now he even begged on behalf of the national security operatives. And I'm saying, really, no problem. Someone who use national security for for the agency to have bad name when you're careful, folks. While the matter is still pending before the court, operatives allegedly led by operatives now allegedly led by one national security officer called Batsman. Very soon we don't have pictures, baby. We are just part one or part two. One operative called Batsman, along with his men, including one Ali Osmanu and one Yakubu and others, stormed the site to cause trouble. This prompted the defendants, Mr. Ofori, to write a letter to the National Security requesting an inquiry into the agency's illegal actions. Let's see the document. In the Basano, Sankofu Yamabobo, the woman is storming her with military men. Tomuko na and a papa needs to know, me a Ghanini, Ghanamra, ye na ye shall see. Into one tro or man na lawyer for a tro krata, at the call National Security Secretariat was a Monshana Muntiasemi, krata na main kind chro. A day is coming, make natural. Sir, Monsha Semi, sir, your men are here to cause demolition. I am the Amuna Masmo mana, me a Ghanini, Bonibe and my intia mobiles adiwi. But as we speak, National Security Force have not yet responded. Again, we have obtained video recording showing a pickup truck loaded with military together with national security operatives stormed the site to incite some form of what? Trouble. Yensanso can video be a no they are making not just say national security for nankasina soldier for be come one mo call site ho a din and no mo kwakwaya. Folks, my interest our video no shortly. Nafi Yemra back. Take a lesson. Watch this one carefully. Great, folks. You see, until say CPC reset Ghana, then let's all decide and reset this country. We must reset this country on the basis of say we cannot allow foreigners to even have more stake in the decision-making process, pretty much more than Ghanaians. Kweku, I will not understand this today, tomorrow, and the future. The foreigners are here and can determine where the pendulum should swing. To say this Nigerian guy, you can see clearly said this guy until now he was arrested by your friend is saying the BNI and detained for 48 hours. Now you could see say no, he has compromised the leadership of this country. Say he has a field day. What is going on in this country, guys? Alex, alias Kapu, you are watching the show, and I can spot you in Milton Keynes, in London. You are in Milton Keynes. Yes, Alex, alias Kapu, greetings to you and your family. Great. Later on, we place a call to one of the security operatives called Ali Osmanu, asking him to explain why he and his men went to the site. And folks, this was his response. After your investigation, one of the national security operatives, and you place a call to him. To on-train, say to your site, or Moko Yede. The best with him come on name boy. Take a listen to it.
This is Kweku Annan, investigative journalist, talking to you. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Ali, there are some investigations currently on my table, and I need your assistance in this. Can you confirm that you work with the national security?
Can I confirm that I work with national security?
Yeah. Are you a national security operative?
Yes.
Good. So there is this operation which described to be that of your operation within the Chado enclave. You led a group of national security operatives to go and demolish a house. From your end,
Demolish the house.
yeah. Have you led any operation to that place to demolish?
Operation to demolish the house.
So if I may confirm that you are the same Ali Osmano alias Buju. Are you Buju?
I'm Buju.
Yeah. So you deny that you led any operation, perhaps by any of your commanders, to
Let them give you a photo of it if I'm there. If I then lead any operation that they should give you the video, any proof.
Do you know one Chinese?
Someone can use my name. So
Do you know any Chinese woman, living in Chado, called Asantewa, who has adopted a Ghanaian name?
yeah,
Do you know this Asantewa?
I know Santua.
Have you conducted any operation in the name of this woman?
I conducted an operation.
Have you conducted any operation for this woman or on her behalf? That's the question I ask you.
Yes.
What operation is this?
I went there with the woman. The main problem is the woman have title. You have certificate, you have title on the land.
Is the matter great?
I'm coming. You are asking. So let me explain it to you.
Go ahead.
Whether you are a journalist or you are what, let me explain it to you. Once you are doing your work and you know the essence of your work and you know you are following the truth, I will tell you what you have to know so that you can follow. If you want to see the document, we can give you. This woman has title certificates on her land. This honorable.
Who is this honorable?
The honorable from this thing, Teshima South.
Who is he?
His own power.
Who is this
That is what
person?
I'm telling you. You know the honorable. You know the one who gives you my number to call me.
Ali.
Don't pretend as if you don't know them. No.
Ali.
Don't pretend as if you don't know
Ali.
them.
Ali.
That person give you my number to call.
Ali.
No.
No,
So
Ali.
let me explain it to you.
Ali,
Said you want
I
to
would
know them.
allow you
I'm
to
telling
speak.
you.
Great.
No. You can let me speak. Once
Go ahead.
they give you my number to call me.
You go ahead.
And
Go
they
ahead.
tell you are a journalist. Then let me tell you, the woman has title on her land, and they use power to took the land from the woman.
When you say they use power, what does that mean? Ali, when you say they use power, what does that mean?
They use power. MPP use power on the woman.
To do what?
That's what I'm telling you.
To what? To claim the land?
Of them.
To
If
claim.
you support them to took somebody's land, whereby the person has title, have certificate on his land,
Okay, now.
and you can take, you can use power to take it from her. And she invest me. I made a complaint. She brought a petition at National Security. We moved with my military and the police. We went there.
So quick one. At national security.
We saw some land out there.
Great one. At national security. Osman.
Those we saw, I know one of their guys named Soldier. He's the one who was protecting there for the MP.
Okay, good one. Let me just give you one or two, because this is not the first time I'm going to call. I'll definitely get in touch with you on another thing, but let me make this quickly. First of all, at the national security, when the petition came, did your boss Alhaji Osman Razak sanction this operation, or who sanctioned this?
That one is not important for me to tell you.
The question,
If you want to know, No. It's not
Ali,
important.
first of all,
no, it's not important.
No, it's not important.
I don't know why I'm talking to you.
Good one.
It's not important.
Then the next one is the case in court? Because you are not ready to answer this question. The next is the case in court? Okay. He drops his line, and let's call again and see if we can speak to him and get more clarity. Because somebody is using the national security's name in vain. In many times, this is what they are doing when the president is, to reset the country so things can be done well. Ali,
or you are there to support one side.
Ali, you.
That's what I want. No, don't ask me the question. I want to ask you.
Ali.
If you are there, no, don't ask me that question. I'm telling you.
I can only
if
tell you.
I'm doing my work.
Great.
Don't ask me any question.
Ali, respectfully, show respect to whoever is talking to you now. Let me tell you this. Show respect. You don't know. You only know me that listen. I'm a journalist.
Come to the blue gate and ask me the question.
Great one. I ask you.
For you to come. So come to the blue gate and ask me the question. Don't go online and be talking to me anyhow.
Ali, you are trying to go rude, right?
Great, folks. So this guy is supposed to be a national security officer of the state. Yes. And he's so busy, say, why you busy, I say, your money a dream be so munko bubu dime. Now we say he introduced another angle be in the question and besides say, not dream say a politician be and a Daniel DNT. Nessa politician or MPP. Na muni madiem. What kind of court document in Aswa? The plaintiff is supposed to be a Chinese woman, and then the defendant, that Mr. Paul Oforino, unfair. And the secret is that there is a politician, or also assembly better than anyone, or also urges no, the national security should back off, and you allow the two people to grasp the issue. And to my and say, oh, there be one face a Danny a politician be there. It is a politician in the and as long as a politician in MPP in India, not just a woman make it and say a MPP NDC affair. It's just like say, let's go on that path. No more if no, it's an innocent person here, or also oil na deal. Only more politicians need niche, no more use national security, and they are forcing way. Who does that? Who does that? This will be the part 2, Mr. President Mahama. The manner in which some officers within the state security intelligentsia want to abuse the administration by using the national security as their pets, and at any time they can hold it like, what's that, a dog or some sort, and go and harass innocent people. The earlier the better, Mr. President. Mr. Chief of Staff, Prosper Bine, the rate at which this is going on. There's a guy called Batman Ali Osmanu alias Buju, and then one Yakubu. We've marked all of them, and I'm going to expose all of them to the global world to know. Say yes, I know all the people. I'm national security. If you have your issues, go and sort your issue. Stop using the national security. Stop abusing the national security. Stop using the name like a rat to mop the floor. The national security belongs to all Ghanaians. It doesn't belong to MPP or NDC. And nobody, including even the president, will not. Besides all the national security, no. He only called on the security agencies to do what is right. We all form our paramilitary groups. It's a more way. And a sign panel Paulo Forino also mounted another group where the Abatian said there's a massive clash between some operatives of the security agency and some private people. Why no national security coordinator no me yano? And now who? And then some what kind of stupidity is this? And then people did this so for so many years, and we spoke against. Mosumaba, this is what you are doing. Mr. Prosper Bine, put your legs down. We are following on to see, say, petition about national security or no. Answer Bene Beba. If this It's a national security sponsored operation. We want to know. Folks, because short break me back, we will enter the backyard of the Nigerian tide, the rising storm, the demonstration, and guys, gauge the space. My name is Kwekwanan. Because short break me back, Ghana Speaks extension picks up. I'll be right back. Bye for now. Welcome back to Ghana Speaks extension. Of course, in this very edition, we turn the spotlight on some deadly activities of Nigerians here in Ghana and back home in Nigeria. Afia Beshen, you may be a Nigerians, Nankasa, yeah. We will stand on this and tell them, to hell with you people, go back home. And then you better than the First, the Frontline show has obtained a video recording in which Nigerians are describing their roadmap for capturing West Africa, including Ghana and other parts of the continent. Video I'll be showing, and some will be very disturbing. Nipa bebre no be ahin no mo de bre me kra emrewi. Na me ka so my pencil video e kra de that. Woman ba na me oh munya abote I've penciled this video already. E wo that me so em say no kra na me first video. Ye videos na ye say ye fekeko. Ye di a kire Ghana mpanimfo e ma mahu the Nigerians no trimu po wo madwe po e no mo botaye say they are not here as your friends. If they are giving Ghanaian leadership money to chop, if they are giving you properties including houses, they are buying houses for our leaders. Ghanaians in Penifui, the leadership of this country must understand one thing: all the houses they are buying for you and the money they are buying for you, they will finish and come after you guys after when they decide to storm. Now in this very video you're about to watch is their roadmap indicating how they want to take over West Africa, including Ghana and other parts of the continent. Is this good agenda? It's not me Kwekwanan speaking, oh. No. And those speaking are not Ghanaians, oh, but they are who? Take a listen and identify the voices. Listen to this.
You're not supposed to come our side. They complain. You come and learn. When you come to Nigeria, you bow and say, Master, please teach me. How are you doing this? How are you getting this? Then Nigerians are very generous people. We teach you.
We are going to recolonize Africa. I think that's what we need to do.
We'll teach you. For a very long time. But all these attack on Nigeria, South Africa tried it. They didn't succeed. They've given up. And you people that are small too, that if South Africa is even the people that tried us, South Africa, that is #1 in the world when it comes to economy.
I want to go a Ghana platform, go find trouble. I will meet in a back later. Go find them. I want to go their platform. As I be enter them, I go cool down like one Ghanaian. They listen to them. I'll be them bomb. I'll be still now. They come. I don't come. I don't listen now.
Yes, brother.
Okay, you know, say my drone business where they take say powder to Black South Africans follow me, then they follow leave us alone. I'll go do the same thing for Ghana. I'll go supply them more powder so that since their brain are too Jimmy Coco block,
And they tell you that time when they won't kill us as per Nigerians, but we will start to the same powder for Urania. We'll go on top powder the same way I use. Yes, we are the one distributing Urania. This one they Joe Bug. Oh gosh. Oh, I can't believe this though. I swear. Because really and truly, if most of us, some of us not come outside defend Niger or something, but bro, what they would have done with our name by now on social media and
they won't finish us. Meanwhile, Simo social media
they do these things since. Social media they do these things since. When they victimizing Nigerians, I know they
I even like as they do. You understand? I even like as they do. May they try compete. At least if they don't fit compete for business and intellectual, may they compete for saga and hate. Let them see if they'll still win. They still can win when it comes to hate. We brought the bar down. Say, okay, since people want to mop the floor with us, let's behave like you people are mop the floor. And they're still not winning. You can't compete in business. You can't compete in money. You can't compete in
that doesn't mean we are.
Great, folks. I believe you heard it and heard it loud and clear. This is how lunatics, stupid fools can speak to your conscience. Right? This is how these rascals, rogues, ragamuffins, scavengers, good for nothing, destitute, hogwash, can speak to your conscience that listen and go with them on this path. Even in their country, they still have not been able to make Nigeria, even though they claim they know, yet they are swimming in their own pool of what? Ignoramuses, and they continue to speak rubbish and claim that, Nigeria is the populous nation and is Africa's most giant. Stupid, foolishness, idiocies. How dare they? Look at them. Look at them. All the criminal gangs, most of the high robbery, criminal organizations, and top robbers being, arrested in many parts of the world. Quite apart from seeing the European, Italian mafias and whatnot, and those in the Spain and all of that. The rest, in Africa, Nigerians, they top. Nigerians top it all. And these are people your leaders are much more comfortable allowing them a space here in your territorial enclave. Like, seriously? Okay. In another video footage, Nigerian ex-convict confesses to his people, describing many Nigerians he met in Ghana's prison who have no relatives in the country and are languishing in jail. Tio, Nigeria ni kasa. Okoda Ghana ye cheno ha na woko insawom ne ye prisons ne bebra omugu ho say chow, but most of them ye hu baby om relatives wo because they can't contain themselves in Nigeria. The point is that, first of all, I want the Nigerians to answer these questions for me. Why can't you just stay in your home? If your home base is any good place to write home about, then the question demands to know, say, why it's like a migration. Why do you want to migrate to all of these African countries? Ghana, Burkina Faso, South Africa, and many places. To do what? Why can't you stay? If there is any good thing in your country and you have to stay to work, why can't you guys stay there and develop your Nigeria? Have you finished developing Nigeria? Mad people, rogues and rats and ragamuffins, and good for nothing, because you can't do it. But it's obvious that there are structures here in Ghana and other nations or other African nations where you can countenance on those structures and lift yourself. And even that, you still do not want to go by that. Rather, you want to come your foolishness in your Nigeria. You want to bring that your foolishness to another country and come and destroy their enviable structures. And that's what they are doing here. That's why they are involving in kidnapping, rape, and many kind of illicit activities. I mean, how? You cannot count on random how many, Ghanaians at 10 are involved. We feel shy The ordinary Ghanaian feels shy to go and stand at Togo embassy. The Ghanaian feels shy. The Ghanaian woman feels shy to go and stand at East Legon. The Ghanaian feels shy to be at Eastern region somewhere in a pub, naked herself for another man to have her. But it's so common and so, synonymous with Nigerians, and you don't even care. How shameful, despicable, disgraceful. And I saw one of their actors. What's his name? Is it Babaresque? That's another lunatic. He is there talking, insulting Ghanaians. I said, look at this it. Look, this it. You think we are so much proud about what? On Monday, perhaps, I will show you guys a Nigerian displaying Nollywood. How Nollywood has given Nigeria the bad name, the bad press, and you are even proud of it. Nigerian sitting there doing this. No, Nigerian doing that. I'm sure Monday I'll play that video to you guys. And that was where he was able to zero down to say, these are the things that has what? Destroyed Nigerian image all over the world. And that little rook, that little it's called what? Rex, Baba Rex or whatever. I said, look at this fool. He's there talking, insulting Ghanaians. How dare you? We, Ghanaians, will compete with Nigerians. In terms of what? Intellectual what? What is it? What have you done? At least, for nothing at all, Ghana, we have managed to control the whole of the United Nations. When you sit there, you proud yourself there as an African giant and blah, blah. Ghana has managed to control the world pillar, United Nations. We, Ghana. Once upon a time, Ghana was controlling the whole United Nations. Where were those your intellectuals? Where are they? And we are proud. We are proud to say, yes, yeah, we. Okay? Kofi Annan, or you don't know. We are proud to have the, what's the other name? I've forgotten the other name. We are proud, though, Nigerians. What have you done on the global scale, even within the Africa? And again, don't forget, we are the pay setters for your so-called emancipation from, whatever. Because we remain and continue. And this is absolutely, incontrovertible that we are the first country in the south of the Saharan African continent to have gained independence. Or, sick of it. Come on, throw yourself. You are too dirty and nasty. You guys are dirty and nasty. Okay? You are too nasty and dirty. And that's the reason why all nations within the regions, Africa, Europe, they don't like you people. And they will never like you. Particularly Igbos. Now, do I have my video about this guy confessing in jail? Right? He's confessing, guys. Or the prison or free prison by or can you masem? Listen to this.
I beg if you get sister or brother Ghana, we say don't take what you hear from them. I beg no verse. No be say that they snub you. Na challenge. Some of them dey inside someone. Some of them dey inside someone. Because when I went to that prison, I see plenty Nigerians there. Like, what the fuck, man? So those spend 10, 15 years, we be say like they never judge their case, but they don't date there. No family, no everybody to show. Especially Igbo people, even the population high for there. They are very plenty. The other tribe are few. Both women and men, they stay inside that place, they suffer. So if you get family for Ghana, we say you never hear from them for a long time. I bet try to, maybe you will come here then check around, maybe you will see some of them or best way know them. Always run away for crime because the end is no good.
Face with all what? Some kind of cricky cracky, shilly shally, hickey panky face describing what he saw at the prisons. Go to his own prison. Many of your guys are there. How dare you people? You should clad in white and clap your hands and say, Ghanaians, please forgive us the fact that this Igbo man is trying to cause a stir. And all of us, sooner or rather later, will be caught in this crossfire. That's what you should be doing. You should not be staying in your corners and throwing tantrums and insult. My uncle's dead body is even more profitable than even Nigerians, the Igbo man staying here. My uncle's dead body, as far as Kofi Annan is concerned, is more profitable, worth looking than the Igbo man staying here, being given that position or that space to occupy. How dare you? This is your own man, oh, confessing. 2 Nigerian nationals have been arrested by Ghana police for defrauding a German woman of several thousands of pounds sterling and euros under the pretext of what? Being gold dealers. The videos I'm going to show to you tonight, they are videos coming from your own archive. So that is how foolish you people have behaving everywhere you go. You are a bunch of thieves, criminals and rogues and rats and ragamuffins and good for nothing. Ghanaians didn't know this Yahoo stuff. It's Nigerians who introduced this to Ghanaians. Listen to this. 2 of your nationals defrauded a German woman because they want to pretend to be gold dealers. Take a lesson, guys.
Police custody are 2 Nigerians. They are alleged to have acquired Ghanaian names to defraud other nationals. Mark Adijum Latif, now known as Mark Ejay, and Tofik Oluwashola Ajasif, alias Benjamin K. Osei, and 3 others claimed to be mining gold. The 2 succeeded in defrauding a German national, Madame Viltrud Vincent, to the tune of over 248,000 euros and 350,000 pounds through different account numbers. The 2 also succeeded in securing a fake visa for the German national to enter the country. The nationals who are ready to do business to be wary of criminals.
Abusing our courtesies. Everybody can stay here. We welcome people. They have also be welcome here. And instead of them to use their identity, their names and everything to transact business, now they have acquired Ghanaian names and they are using everything about Ghana to defraud outsiders. At the end of the day, it is the image of Ghana that is at stake.
You see, I dose my heart for the current Inspector General of Police, COP Christian Tete Yohunu. Yes, he's doing his job. Have you seen? Those of you Nigerians, some of you are sitting on the internet. They are throwing insult at Kwekun. They think I even care. Have you seen? Look at your brothers. Look at them. Unscrupulous faces. Criminals and thieves and rogues. Have you seen your brothers? This is the job you guys have introduced to Ghanaians. And there are many surreptitious hideouts. We've identified. It's going to surprise you people. Before you realize, there will be armed military men who will bomb into your places. Bam! And many of you will run on top of the walls. Many of you in the coming days, months, weeks. You will see. And we'll video all of you. So beware. The hideouts of Nigerians here in Ghana, we've identified many. You think we are joking? You think we are talking and we are joking? We'll not tell you the roadmap, what we are doing. Oh, no. Some of them you know by way of what, but some of them you won't. Before you say Jack, you'll be scaling walls, fences, and running and shouting, screaming on your voices because you are a bunch of idiots and rogues and criminals. And you must not be allowed any space here on our land. It's rather unfortunate. Our leaders have been compromised. But we, the citizens, will take the power into our own hands. Guys, a notorious armed robber. Now listen again. A notorious armed robber, kidnapper, fraudster, who frequently travels between Ghana and Nigeria, has been arrested by the Nigerian security operatives. What was his crime? Now listen to this. He's also one of your own man. He's a criminal. He's been shuttling between Ghana and Nigeria. And he has been arrested by the Nigerian security operatives. What crime has he committed? Take a listen to this.
The 130 million naira mansion where Chukwudi Dube Meme Onwama DK alias Evans lived until his arrest on Saturday. closed-circuit cameras, super steel gate, and high-wired fence. Simply a palatial mansion designed for a king. Once respected in his neighborhood at his Magodo residential home, here is Evans arriving in chains with his head bowed in apparent shame. The father of 5 lived like royalty. This was evident in his test. According to him, he spent more than 40 million naira on furnishing alone. Italian imported furniture, jacuzzi, name it. Evans had them all. For every man there's a time of weakness and total surrender.
Then from Anambra I moved to Edo. Edo State is like about 3 times. In Edo State, before I come to Lagos. I know about Dano Dete. This amount of ransom we collected is from First Tag. He lives in First Tag.
How much?
Huh?
How much?
$1 million.
It was jubilation as Evans arrived at the police command to the waiting arms of curious journalists. The first PRO wasted no time.
After the gun duel with these vicious and notorious criminal gangs are 5 AK-47 rifles, which we display here for you to see, 2 double-barrel long guns equally displayed. We have 1 AK-49 rifle, 2 English pistols, and 59 AK-47 magazines loaded with ammunition. We equally have 1,272 AK-47 ammunition also recovered.
His gang members spoke on their relationship with a man described by some as the masked one.
You can give me back, you can give me money to give somebody, you can give me back, you can ask me to go and collect something from somebody. Then you call me, you can come out anywhere and collect anything from me. That is how you do. He doesn't know where he lives.
I even one day follow and go keep now, but now I think I this problem for here now with this in gun, they don't pack up. Now they call me for phone, so boy, I don't get problem. They don't pack all my gun, so make a fine way. Whether I go see gun for Bayasa, buy for him, we go pay 3 million, 3.5 to my account.
This is the only first time I work with him.
This is the end of the road for a man who has different gangs of kidnappers operating in about 4 states, and at the height of his aberrant career, collected ransom sometimes as high as $1 million. Chupudi Dumemena Onwamadike 36 from Umodim village, Newi North local government area of Anambra State, is said to keep his victims as long as 7 months in captivity until they are able to pay the ransom jaw-droppingly high. He has 2 houses in Magodo and 2 in Accra, Ghana. His wife and 5 children are said to have fled to Ghana, from where they will finally head to Canada.
Guys, let me remind every Ghanaian listening. Ghana ni biantie, sa papa way and attack 3 girls no way and no shame. So we ni mo. Takrade 3 girls na ye kumom no. Papa way no shame. Another notorious criminal no. Yes. So mu ni mo and maybe so akire no. Following the deceitful and nefarious activities of some Nigerians across Africa and other parts of the world, the people of South Africa have today declared that all foreigners should leave the South African Health Service. And Nigeria for and some fwa omudinti e we are baby, particularly even in South Africa. No. South Africa for us, you know, says your mama kwan Emma ahwo bia Emma even womo hospital. Womo national hospital no upe almost upe hospital akwa yeseko private hospital. Who was South Africa? Yashri say Biana 1 yare M1 hospital ko yensho. Listen to this.
If you know that you are not a South African citizen, may you please stand up and leave our hospital. Thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. If you are not a South African citizen, please leave our hospital. You need to go and seek medical attention from a private facility, not here anymore.
We are supporting March in March.
organization. We have started already here to activate hospitals, and the message is very clear. We don't want foreign nationals, documents, no documents.
This is specifically to the MECs of health and the Minister of Health. Stop threatening us with prison. Stop threatening us with prison. It's either you join us in this fight, not unless niyohlangana nemambe ephuza umhluzi. Good morning, my good doctors. How are you? How are you, my good doctors? Anyone who's not a South African citizen, just because of this side, please stabilize them. After they've been stabilized, you can discharge them. These people, they have too much privileges to have files in our hospital. It ends here and it ends now. It's a public, it's a South African public hospital. Anyone who's not a South African citizen here may please be stabilized. After that, they leave our hospital.
I just want to send a big thank you to our Patriotic Alliance team. We've been working well together before we even met each other, and now we get to meet each other and continue the patriotic work that we're doing.
My good doctors, may you please stabilize all the foreign nationals. After they've been stabilized, can you please discharge them? They need to go seek medical attention from a private facility, not here. The Constitution allows that. Immigration Act 13 of 2002, Section 17, it simply states that a foreign national needs to have a medical permit and it needs to go to a private facility. You are a refugee. Yes. You came here illegally. They could have directed you to the camp. Yeah. So they could have, whoever who allowed you to be a refugee here, not unless you bought your documents. So whoever who allowed you here.
The problem is if I'm not South Africa doesn't even have one single doesn't have a refugee camp. I'm not in the camp.
Okay.
Whose problem is if I'm not?
Let me answer you then.
Bring the camp so I can go to.
Okay.
Which country do you come from?
I'm from Congo.
Congo.
You're from Congo. What is the nearest country to Congo? If you're seeking refuge in South Africa, because according to foreign policy,
you're supposed to
must migrate to them. So you cannot come to South Africa, seek refuge in a wrong country and ask us silly questions, Bob.
No, the government.
Which government?
The government.
Which government? Which government you're talking about?
Let me tell you something. Shh, keep quiet. We don't have time to reason with foreigners. Leave, my guy.
Let's go, Bob.
No.
Let's go, Bob.
Shush. Leave. Leave.
Let's go.
We don't reason with foreigners. We don't want the reason.
You ran away from your problems. You came here. You have your own government. Go vote there.
We are not going to stop. We are not going to tone down the heat. We are going to intensify.
When you get well, when you get off that hospital bed, just look at it. Next time when you come, when you want services,
there won't be a next time. There won't be a next time.
You must go to a private clinic or a private hospital. When you get well from our hospital bed, do not come back here. Here, we only allow South Africans only. All hospitals, all public hospitals in KZN, all public clinics in KZN are for South Africans only. Do not ever come back here when you get well.
In addition to that, my good doctors, after you release these people, you can write them their scripts, but they're not going to use our pharmacy. They must get their medication from private hospitals or from pharmacies, registered pharmacies. No one will get any medication from our hospital if you know that you're not a South African citizen. The whole of South Africa is a crime scene, and we are on the verge of war. It's either the government do the right things, and all the patriots, please, let's fight for our country, because we are on the verge of losing our country. I guess everything is clear. And my good doctors and good nurses, from now onward, you are not going to see anyone, whether they have asylum permit or whatever. Anyone who does not produce a 13-digit ID that ends with a number that starts with a 08 and another number, you don't see those people. You only see those. But if a person don't have a 13-digit ID that ends with 08 and another number, you don't see that person anymore. The Constitution of this country allows that. No foreign national will get medical help from this hospital as of now. If anyone here is a foreigner, please stabilize them and release them out of our hospital. will be outside and we are coming to check.
And next time they won't even gain entry. We will be stationed outside.
Every day.
I dose my heart for this fans and South Africans. Me too. Makuma na ni mi huna de ma the South Africans. Oh yes, power to the people. Wamuna sorry, I met me amasu say, "Cho boy, no masi amasu bio, cho boy." Ne nipa aji trada. Ni ura monte ho. The Nigerians na aji trada. No me gani. Nyaho, wait here. Your unscrupulous rogues leadership will go and compromise the nation's integrity. They will compromise the nation's what? Credibility, and they don't even care. How? That is going to loom on us. Gradually, Ghana's image on the international stage will be compromised so bad. I'm telling you guys, that's enviable what? Call it what? Gateway to Africa, a beacon of democracy, and all those will be a thing of the past. Wait a minute. As long as the Nigerians now continue to have access on our what? With our passport. Folks, before my guests sit down, a Ghanaian woman poured out her heartfelt plea to President John Dramani Mahama, urging him to take the rising tensions between Ghana and Nigeria seriously and address the matter decisively. Mami wakakana dwene pa akire President John Dramani Mahama to take some things very serious. Mami mo kakra bi nche neti ye den kan be chef fridge Monday dia ha e be pun keke. Take a listen to this.
Hello. Rush, good evening. I don't understand why the Nigerians are they afraid of their country. Hello. Rush, good evening. I don't understand why the Nigerians are they afraid of their country. They have poured innocent blood, a lot of innocent blood in their land that they are themselves they are afraid to return back, and the spirit of the innocent blood that they pour in their own country is chasing them. So now they are coming to pour blood in Ghana, our land too. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that? And Nigerians, they are in YouTube. Oh, Mr. President, we love you. They said that, Mr. President, Nigerians, they said they want you to be their president. So you can be their president, then we will take Dr. Ayaruga to be our president because he cares for Ghanaians. Because President Mama wants Nigerians to stay in Ghana because 2028 they will vote for him so that he will be taken. That's why he's doing all kind of things. But we Ghanaians, we will sleep. We will do whatever to sack these evils to their country. This morning I saw some man who went, a Nigerian guy who went and stole you know what they put it in the irons that they put it on to cover the gutter. Imagine at Blaster Square, and you call these people righteous people, so we should stay with them or live with them in our country. We should stop what you are doing. This is not a president, 100% black Ghanaian. It's not 100% black Ghanaian. I don't think so, because Malo Kodono Malo Kodono Yehu papa. The denti yedi yekro in Kagana and any time be a man me kind of one time mupoe me man go fupoe me ke mama kasa many name me be be anywhere me man could say me not so feel your friend and how about you side the whole by 2 o'clock na see say but man answer one question only put the musro musuya me do Zanet musuya me do Zanet ibiala nchim ibiala mbob ibiala ntim na sisi Ghana wobo 2 o'clock mpo wobo into your friend at 2 o'clock PM na America onu mpo na ma osede show hu ya nya dama wobo kun no so abada yanko ekwo wase no abadi na enye fim Traore ofi ECOWAS no wontana abe ECOWAS ECOWAS no onye criminal society a omeyen jiri yan ho was say Ghana why wo ho there righteous people na wo go na Nigeria for Mr. President say shene mbo Ghana for Nigeria for what's million wo Ghana no
Great audio where now for the purpose of my interview in the coming days Mondays me exclusive program here me no penny bi pa hey no penny in there opening natna Nigeria for how many oka Igbo kasa obeka say oye Nigeria ni prekope no ba be demonstrate mamu the spiritual background of the Igbos any sunsumo mo dia bet
ono na obeka asem na kire no ono kura jiafa bro me see no
they are more on the ground because wiki ma ye djuma papa ma ye djuma papa
me kanu kire na kire mo ma me fo no me pie an ye dem wase mo tena ho sa Ghana for ya tena ho sa afi na ye
so now there's gradually a groundswell.
Now the groundswell is massive but wow. The only a young for bebre na bo ho ne ehun Bebrina Ghana for bebrina suru.
Really?
Me send you a video bi am akura guy bi okasa. O say yakọ kaswa Ghana year statement. Me send our producers no. Ghana kasa no say omo aye say omo ha wakeka no wi no resource say ukoka pe no mo ekun. Ono Ghana ni no ebie na no kan sa asem ntino nyama no mo ye ne de ase atotrosem na wo mo afa ne ntino nipa bebrina ehunu ye kono pan so Ghana for no pan de Didn't you want me pay and come once and say, Omusuru, some Mecca, Omusuru, Ghana for Nibi Suru, papa. And so no yanni yedi show Mamma who said, a huna yedi assay Muno, no Nama Ghana, at Tia Pansayan, Kofui, Abigu, Manimoa, or Moyadi or Mope, say Ghana. And the grounds needed, the swell is there. The people, what we are preaching about, you know, the evidence is and yes, any evidence.
Omangasano experience.
No feature of last week. We no come we Obiaka. And the other day is a Ghana for one who said ye costumena moka. Ye hunfio. Okoye national anthem nima Ibragoku. Yes, Mojana na num shiegu yede to Homayen. Nese ene Ghana na utimu na wo so ofia waso we si no obi hwie mogegu ho
sure
eno we no say edru me ne wo soso say ye be ye bi ato aso enti edru me nso me no wo say obi hwie moja
exactly
na ye agi o man nesi
ye wo kasa bi kra o ho say modwa hwiegu ama enkwaje ni
enkwaje mba enti no say mo bebre na suro na yi ye na ye kasa na nye say bi a ye nsusu ye wadwuma ye ye wadwuma ye nsu wabusua but ye hunu ato nchen esan Ghana ho donti and I say Ghana for bebre na e de hu to nchen no mu kabom ne yesi ye be kasa ye betimi edi nkonim but say ketuwa bi aka story sisi ana ye yina ya ma hu na nko nchen ya nkambom na say ye be hye ye kokoa mu ne ya kana ye mpie ne ye nka ye ntimi nka me hu ne say ye beche
guys mamenka se menhire mo say emrantie mienu Edwuma omoye omasha se omoye as of how many weeks now? BC 23rd yebeko demonstration the omu yene so mato mu egu montene so using their own resources, their cars, their money. Talk about what? And guess what? Womu ko all over the capital in Accra, Anapa, Ewia, Anadro, and Omonam from. Now exercise no my so far no. And I'm no more abba and let's say the accountability of exercise no so far and you're saying and a Ghana boy Asha say Udi das. My memory Peter so Peter. Now so far and him funny makoko bro ni biswa na yenhwa de.
Ese be say eno anase 3 days to the night la pass nyame che.
Okay.
But before say me come answer. When say there me Ginoma Apex Ghana. And na Ghana boys su Ginoma Ghana Youth Alliance.
Ghana Youth Alliance concern.
Yeah, good. Enti adwuma na ye ne de. Ye e de abo aman no. And na Apex from penny form wa man on UK, Germany, across America, especially Mr. Asante, Mr. Peter the Soldier Man, and then other woman, Madame Joyce, and then across here.
Those are leadership.
Almost good. Almost so boy said that by a human bedding, a because
that's right.
And the Apex from penny form wa man on it. Most women are boy chidom. And the better one see be and also me can't big shout out to Kaswa people.
Kaswa. So also you say dense populated though Nigerians,
the whole Ghana. And then now Kaswa, you room Kaswa market. Kaswa baby omoton phones no. In fact, you bo room no. Ghanaians no hona, Nigerians no so no. They are doing retailing together in the Kaswa market.
Wow.
And you call your name, you call your name Kaswa Mobile Phone Dealers Association Chairman. You know interaction about the other day. Ekoso. The Ekoso manu no. You see it to Kaswa no. Mami fo wo krom emrantie. Empayfo wo krom bia ben. E come higher day. E chese Nigeria for ne hawom. Kwan omodo omo fa so na se omo ti omo mamu but omo dan kwa wo manum a omo ni obi obeden obeka wo mu asema den ama wo mo adentina ye tie krom na ohoho na obaye no obechen yen adentina o se Ghana for ye tena ho emani duru sa to the stand say ohoho awabo obi krom de enka wo maye retailing wo maye bojua wo ho no enti yes Ghana for mpanyifo say so mu tie na omo fa asem we serious
asem na ehu
because the ekoso no ehu and subaya eni Ghana ashase kidnapping kunkum rough hwe ema omo de omo ba omo traffic young girls e de omo ba be engage ashawo se wo fa akra baby a abosa me baby a get ni jenche na ho
omo e busy wo
Nigeria song uko even a kronketo mu mpa first no na ashawo ni ho no Nigeria for the ashawo ayeden aba ani abrabofo omo bo wo manu mu no ensan fata enye omo nkwa na wo ha o metima ka se Nigerfo wo ha omo na frɛ mo zamana mafo no Malisfo wo ha Cote d'Ivoire fo wo ha different countries but omo no omo nya de Nigeria fo no yeden eye no wo omo comport omo ho omo bra omo ho ase ama omo hu so omo abo bi krom enso omo bra omo but Nigeria fo de yene yakọ kra na ye bodawro no even omo ai no omo nam no Nigeria ni ba ko threaten ba ko say wan hwe yi omo betwa ni ti hey I'm telling you Brakoku yene brem e call no so
I say 16-year-old girl
yes. Yene brem e call
hideout
yeah yene brem e call no so but the way say no omo na kasa say dey yen yen twa so na eja but you pick the footage say if anything happen to that guy you be holding responsible yene abre wo dey yen no ti Ghana for yetre mo ye achitapa na yanyire oni yankonkode nye mani si wo se mpanyimfo se ye nko a emabu na wo manu mu de ye be ko agema na ye den esi ho yenso ye merenie ebimu abeye biko yenso aduru yenso so senso ye afom de se de be ye betimi agema na ye den esi ho se ofa be bia Ghana ye di dwa bia no even to the extent say ye say kanta kro mu twafo so no Nigeria for na je ho aboso a omunsu Ghana for ni yi force no na omunsu yi omu no mu di aprapre obala pass nyamecha ye ton TV oba enipa na ohye container no ma wo yi TV ni pie no na wadi kan ahye nafunu mu what trying to bribe. But who Ghana ni who jina ha TV no the air fan ye bo Nigerian din na ye dia man I didn't know say basa ye tie krom I dan kwa den. Etimu me sorry Ghana youth ye sremo kaswa for na mani agem ho pa ye ba kaswa no ba kaswa de be san ba ho bio because the akoso kaswa no
munya intelligence say Nigerians no go ho pa.
Oh ye ni hu omo they are there ye hu omo ye hu omo wo ho omo no omo na wo ho. In fact ye famu baby omo ton phones baby omo ton name bia even baby a market like say omo ton foodstuffs and man ye wura mu baby a kaswa ye wura any corner.
Yeah,
but aduma wo kaswa
videos here me pese yi 1 or 2 na man for hwe.
Aduma wo kaswa ne so. Mpanyfo mo a because they say o ka the whole Ghana baby a omo wo pa kaswa.
Na so
yes
the whole Ghana
I'm telling you Brakweku baby omo gu pa kaswa.
E wo man we mu
me ka kira enti oti baby a wo beti ase kaswa say na si ensemu a ehun ko na free kaswa ba because pressure wo kaswa no ano ade because of Nigerians. How? Eti omusuro bi musuro
Ghana for
e man bi ma me fo mpanfo ni bi mu omujam omusuro enti obu o ha ye guso ye cancer mpa na omo afra yen nkrofo we mu de aya na omo se ni se na omo ka ko omusuro omo do omo hu sie
ebeyi
yes
omo atini mamu
tini mamu no disuro na ekasa
sembe nie
o disuro na ekasa wo ni mamu adenti na o se basa adenti na o se basa enti ya hwe obi ase mo obi anfo hu hye ni mu e ma na ye dia yen Ghanaians ye na ma na ye dia e na omo ya hokwa omo abetena yekrom e na suba na omo de ba ha na ye se ye mpe yenti na omo nya retailing e wo ya market
and retailing is say Ghana mrenitia
etia yenti na omo nya ne saa e na ahyawo no so omo bɔ no so no eno so tia Ghana mra adenti na wo obi krom a ade etia mra nkwa na ye den e so wo de ko obi krom adenti na o se basa bra adenti na o se ade etia mra nkwa na se wo ko obi krom a wo koye wo honum because of say wo pe quick money wo mpe so be sweat na we ska ana me ka se wo akire efiewurafo ene wo no wo store so adan se omunya se Ghana fo ba no be store so adan na Nigeria fo ba ho a na omo de store dance na ma Nigeria fo because the things omo ne betu akese no omunjai na kada kro ye chichichichi e beche oban so aye den aka ho wunnim da saade ne besi wunnim da hoho bi befa wuhye ne bi domum e wo ma we mu a wo betena aye den e bi kra ye kunu ye yi na firi ho enti Ghana fo ye sremo mumya mayo ye man ho ba mumya nyi ye man ye den ensi ho enye mampanyin kwa ne betimi ya saade no ye yentimamufo no yen ya sede
ya kana omo mfa nye adwuma se temamufo asi yetime so
yen ya sede ye ne ya ma omutumi ana omudi yen so enti se nema bi koso o man mu na ene ya adwen fa e se etimu kasa because they koso no Brakweku anu eden Ghana fo ese mo sorry kasofo ene ye ni agem ho pa be samba obi o mo sorry abraba e koso akra ha ufa ba bia edru ba de san na doyi ba bia be fa bia ya hyawo adenti no se basa e man ya yetima man konkon Ghana Christian country la Ghana e se de Ghana na dan hyawo fo ana ade ba kon so am pesa me kanso sa enkwala na immigration fo cheche o mo koye no eye enkwala no so mo free Niger ne Mali no mo so stress ka no o mo so ye yimo so immigration fo o mo asen abakwan no ho bebre o kwa na pass a o tika mu ana ya twieti na ye stress ka ya twieti I can't remember that was last week guy be the car boy bako e wala pass because akwala no so nti okwose car na ase no that very no anya den wu no omuvu car na car na ye den e fa no so no na Ghana fo ni be kwa attack driver na me say no na me tika na me ko isire go na me see ye na me so me call car no na me ko bi some say dey asem a o mo say the car but na me say no enkwala we adwuma we ya o mo te he ye no Ghana fo ya mo fe say ya tie mamu no be import milligrams free baby abakronum na omo de do mo ya sa omo nya adwuma omo sreska adent no se basa omo we nya man ya se mu for sreska but ahoho na de say den e ba ha enti so hoho bi ba ha no hu sa de o ya egu mananimu ase e ha dwe pa enti yesrem immigration for yesrem sa de na exercise na mo ye na mo chinkwala no bebre san wo mu omo nkoi enti kwa mo fa so no ana de dey no so amoye sa exercise no obi ni video mu wo sek obalaji bidin e wo flamingo se sa alaji na ko import o mo ba ya pa mo chew se ya sa mo hwehwem munya ma ne nkotra because o man no ba bi aduro ne e ko bone e se agi ya man si ho
the message be obi dia ba me sweetheart be dia ba confirm the organ. What the man is saying is true. Rent has become so expensive
that
the ordinary
because of
Ghanaian,
Nigerians.
The ordinary Ghanaian can't rent to 2 bedrooms in Dansoman is going for saying 3,000 Ghana cedis for 24 months.
Yes. How? Yes, because of Nigerians. Yes, we Ghana, you know, Ghana, you know what dan or person the rent store dan or per Nigerian.
Yeah.
Now Argentina Nigerian only rights says obey retain where you country mu ha. Na ya mo kwan, na ya rent your store so adan. Na di e fie mo rent wo mo. Adentina o say basa.
Adentina
abra omu sukuro mu no. Omu mo obi akwan ma na nyasa wo ho.
Yenkwa videos ni bia mo call rounds and said na ne bi ko. Ghanaians take a lesson. Mnanti o makọ grounds. O mo ne Ghana for ni because yen hwe ni so ade. Next week everybody na take a listen to this.
Because Adentina mo ajije store na mo Ghana for mo tete kwa ho. Ghana for Adentina so mo no mu digba bom. Yakoho. Yabasamba bio. Why? Yabasamba habio. Demonstration in 23rd. Yes, I'm about Gramo buses. We na momra. Say ya bi wo ria. Yabasamba yebu okaswa. Yabasamba demonstration in Bokaswa. Sramo. Aya momra. Why? Momra demonstration. Yes, because Adentina mo ajije store dan na mo Ghana for mo tete kwa ho. Adentina so mo no mu digba bom. Yakoho. Yabasamba bio. Why? Yabasamba habio. Demonstration in 23rd. Yes, I'm about Gramo buses. We na momra. Say ya bi wo ria. Yabasamba yebu okaswa. Yabasamba demonstration in Bokaswa.
Great folks, these are some of the footages on the ground. For want of time, next week everybody nacho. But Ghana boy named Peter Kansemwe and a message is a big way at the dozens of it then town. Now Omo Kansemwe say Ewa Kaswa say I live in Kaswa and I can tell you it's like the whole Nigerian population is here in Kaswa. They are everywhere, Kweku. Wow. Ghana boy. Asamna mo kano. Nigerians do those who are power.
Asamna kan die. On say medikan ka say nsem wo nya nsem a ye bi atena atoto ayampia akaka nsem anya no kre. Nsem wo aye kan bibia da ho kle na rent asem a na lady yi kan ho ase. De man ba na sa na say on say omo no dan no so omo je dan a dan no je dia ye business. O je dan no na wasesa no kro mu fo abegum. Dan ba ko na Ghana fo na ase amutimije dan ba ko ni patete ni gu ho no. Ono dan na waje no o Ghana ni no o je dan se dan na wo je no o je na bia no ebusuanfo atenem na anopa wakọ adwuma wakọ team fifire wenya mfaso wenya bibi waba ma nkola didi ama wenya bebi ada bo ono no oje dan na ono je no ono je dan na make sika from dan na waje
enti wo mo je no masua omo nuanom no abegum
so they don't care amount to abeje wo mo
omo na amount na abeje no no dan na bia
the problem
1 year no kwa ya bia 10,000 no ono betimi tua 1 year bia 30,000 e dia ma landlord no sa 1 year no dwumedie na wo mu obedi wo dan no no obetiate 30,000 na broso ase nyamfaso ama just Ghana
Ghana for them say sikenibri so abaya fam o
yes
through this Nigerian
Ghana for no so sikenibri na we ya fam no no so ya de ba ko a e wo se ye hwe na Ghana for no so yes se free because ye di sika Ghana ye di sika ene di yenim ye bibia sika institution wo Ghana heni na obenya nkofo mo be pie e de evidence anasa ba be ka se kwan ba ko mienu so no omo akwa ma omo ehu nyoma bi o horoma ensem fata sika e di yenim too much and as council odi sika do wenim bebre a o man essay wechi nina essay ya no no omo man no omo ase na wi omo mfa ho so omo de ku obi omo man mo inform ho kra na omo aka se omo kosi ano kwan enti yen so ya de no de enti omo de na edru sa na se
so the what kind of make sense to me. Oh, there's a reason why into a more flooded many African nations because I'm gonna say
into the only option was to see and say omo tu kwan akobe be fufra and omo tu kwan so a say oh na we host nation no so went to me as a shame bray am more now more sa liberty no tra sa keke a baby amudu be drew baby a obe council be nu hu kra say utimi giant kofu mani be drew aha ye ne ye lady bi aba ko bi so no so nansia okeka na nsem so young girl bi o circle ono nso omo de ni bebo adwaman yi a omo ja na esi krom ohu kwan o yiko no krom na oyiyi sem bi kire wo se omo madam na yode omo ba no so de oba akra na obebo adwaman no wa akra bo ahye wo no wa akra na okote yare a HIV obohu se HIV achewa na omo yiwe fi akra na de okokumase odoko kumase nso na area hofo no sha ebi obi no ebe ye bibi ba ku mienu na okote yare na bia mo se ni ba sa aba mbayo no ho se we mu e wo HIV a no we you no we you kumase no mo de ko Eastern region ana be fufuro na Ghana mbema ne so no yetu ye hofo we de se meka because I say mbema e wo Ghana ha ye mududo na no ye mpese ya de ni be she ye trouser nim bema oye djuma wo Ghana ha die ne doso bema oye djuma wo Ghana ha obepe Ghana nimba kama na oni na agbobra oni na agwoba oni na ahwe ebusuya ye mu bebre na no ye mpede sa oye djuma no nya be 30 40 a omo so mu de nefu ye pe de efu omo de nefu so odipani sika mo be ha nti no se e de obeji ni ba ko 40 cedi na 50 cedi a ohwa e de oye ni pattern a 510 is 500 cedis in one day nti no obejina kwa ne ho sa na for 50 cedi bra uba ya no ati go no ati HIV na ma na chese
guys ye be na ebe Peter for 1 minute wrap up man yes
asoma me wo kan nyina ne say Ghana for ye emane ye ndia ye safety ewe ye nsem enti ye sra Ghana for say munjina ena suban bi nso we ye ho nso mom ye nsesa because ye nsesa ye suban bi e we ye ho a e de how be den ebe brema da che ebe di edokono kwa ene san even you have for a maiwa ni mu bi mu ene ebi mu etwempena ene ebi mu wo ba heart are very important say obi antu ne bafo say enkofa latani suban wo moja mu suban e wo moja mu omo fa ha mani no omo wo no omo wo omo no omo wo no suban na e wo omo so ne transfer wunimu no e fole na wunimu ne krom wunim na busuam wunim de wo mu fie o mu titie wo behia no akra ha na wo ne na atwempena ne na wo na so mu wo subanti mu hwe ma se de mo kana enka o mu ma na ba ha ebu ahyawo
good to mo ma na ba ha
ebu ahyawo
great folks with Impending be see about to us here Mameka this last message was quick please good evening please what does the law says when it comes to cars bearing foreign number plates because it looks like it has become a trend here in Kaswa where lots of private cars bears Nigerian number plate. I just don't understand why. Folks, Nina Ebedom Wisukonia said in your message. This has been the weekend Frontline. Great guys by Minombe show. Ghana boys from the extreme right. Next to him, Peter Donko. Womun Nama Bonten. So guys, unimoma for any means biana bebwawum. No muntimi nye adwuma wo ka ho a febebom wo sika febebom anything be worthy of say ebetimi aye hands on movement no wo muntimi enfemu ama enioma enkwenu wate anyakopon ya adoma Monday exclusive coming I'm going to interview a big man has stayed in Nigeria for a very long time no de niema mienu ana miensa ne odeba atrenchamo enam Nigerians no so a eba ene ekwan bia ya nhwa the nation will be taken over by military people. Folks, Monday I no be issue and to join the space. But of course, channel to say program where I at the YouTube one. Timo I'm open repeated no. Ko YouTube or kwa at the hobby me type the Frontline show and I quick one and at the come no akosha wo sha menye person nkuya give it to a friend a brother a sister everybody ni na yintimi ye dey empowerment yoma enkwe then continue to create the awareness and pretty much more guys Oma Ebo Michiram Ruby X and a Kens Campbell online editor and then executive producer great guy Yamba and then the indefatigable credible Omini Ebo Michiram editors at large Kofi Ansa and then Eno Kofi Ejiri. My name still remains Kweku Anan. I'll come your way same time Monday 8 to 5 p.m. Stay out of trouble and let's have the best